quite comfortable. I was on the edge of my chair the whole time.
It's
nice having some different visitors here as well. I mean, you guys also had a nice chat earlier today,
Yeah, a little bit. So there were some interesting stories that they were telling about the lodge. I think they were mentioning that they were staying at one of the rooms, I think in Butella, and they just noticed like the outlet was was moving in and out, and it turns out a hyena was chewing on the cables, pulling it. So that was interesting to hear, and I think Pippa loved that story because I think she's been in the chat room a little bit. So Karen just keeps on telling us that Pippa's in the chat room and wanted to hear a little bit of that story.
Say cheers again, Cheers, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy the evening, See you tomorrow. So the hyena was busy pulling away
at the cables outside the lodge in the room. That was an interesting story.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of wildlife around and in the lodge itself as well. One of the stories I told a while back, I can't remember on the drive, on the Fireside Chat, but I had this fantastic new pair of very similar sandals to what you're wearing, that sort of same design. They were from really nice pair. I got it in England. I was very chuffed to have these shoes, and they started smelling a bit like sandals tend to do sometimes after about a week. And I was staying in one of the rooms as well, room 8, and next morning I couldn't find my sandals, and I thought maybe hyenas, and eventually I found the one sandal down the riverbed, and the whole piece of it had been chewed away by a leopard actually from the tracks. Subsequently, some of the guests that I had in the vehicle had such a laugh about it, and a couple of weeks later I received a package in the mail, and they sent me a brand new pair of the same kind. But yeah, so the point is there's a lot of wildlife. I mean, you saw the leopard the other day in room 3 that had
that's right. Just
the
watching
impala
the drive.
up the tree.
That's got to be interesting staying over there with the wildlife that does come close. Like just looking out your door, you might see a leopard. Or I know that we followed elephants close to the lodges as well. So plenty of wildlife here in the camp. We caught Karula going through the one point, and we've had Nyala just come. We had a male Nyala come close to the final control door as well. We have the vervet monkeys in camp almost on a daily basis, which is always interesting to watch them.
And one other thing again, this time I did notice it straight away. It was a few days ago.
A lot of people did.
You've shaved it even more.
Yeah, a lot of people have noticed that. I just decided to finally just shave it all. I always debate whether or not to have a clean-shaven face or not, and I was just trying something new. Just decided to shave.
Nice and cool as well for summertime.
Yeah, definitely.
Was there anything else you want to say or share or tell or ask or?
Not sure, not off the top of my head. As a lot of you know, I do a lot of chats, and I do a Saturday evening chat now to try and hopefully some of you can catch a show live, to where I know a lot of people are now tuning into the Fireside Chat as well as the Saturday evening chat. So it's always a lot of fun doing that. So hopefully you guys are a little bit more awake. Or some of your ears is I think you were mentioning that it's interesting with the various time zones and everything, differences where our mornings are sometimes some of your late evenings, so it's vice versa, and sometimes it is hard to keep track of time out here, as I'm in the chat rooms a lot throughout the days, and it's just always interesting.
There's certainly a lot of different ideas and thoughts and personalities floating around.
Definitely, but it's all great, all a lot of fun, and everybody out there is what makes Wild Earth that much more special, is just all our interactions with everybody out there, and it's just amazing to be chatting with people all over the world.
Certainly is, and nice to have people come in and out of here as well, whether it's like you coming from America to work here and spend time here, or people visiting as well. Awesome, man. Thank you very much. We're going to have Rex in here. We've got lots of lion and leopard stuff to talk about.
I can imagine.
We're going to go through that now and try not to take too long. Thanks, Simon.
Thank you.
Mr. Intimani.
How's that, Pictorius?
How are you doing?
Good, man.
Very good. Rexon, well, first say hello. So I'm just starting to think about all the cats we're going to talk about, but I'm sure just say hello first. Rexon was behind the camera up until now.
I just want to say hello to everyone that joins for afternoon or evening Fireside Chat. I hope it was very, very, beautiful afternoon today. We have special visitors. We're looking forward for more people when they come into the area and visit us for our Fireside Chat.
Yeah. That was a nice talk. I actually enjoyed that with just getting a different perspective on those guests. They've been coming to Juma for a long time. Actually, did you ever meet them before? Did you recognize them at all?
It looked like sometimes it's been long because
and also a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Excellent. I'm sorry. I'm just at the moment just running through my mind. I very quickly read an email just before I came out here, and it was a question about the lions, and it was a good one, but I can't remember it now because it was all happening so fast. But a couple of weeks ago we were talking, and you were saying when the rains come, maybe it's going to change, and we might see some lions, and certainly since then we've seen a lot of lions. Give us a quick idea on that, and then I've got one or two questions. Unfortunately, I missed most of the Kahuma and Sandy Patch female action because I was away, so I'm quite keen to get a bit of a take on that as well from you.
As far, Peter, you know, I mean, you've been in the bush. As soon as they change into the area, more especially a lot of cover, it's where all these species start to move around in the area. That it's in their nature. I mean, we might witness a lot of pride of lions that we might be coming into the area. It's not because of the area doesn't have lions. It's a matter of it's the right time. It's always overcasting. It gives a lot of energy for all species that are really they don't need, I mean, heat actually. Once it's overcast for 3-4 days is where you find all these species tend to move into the area. More especially a lot of cover. If it's not a lion that is about 300 meters, 400 meters, it will be very much difficult to spot one another. So they can be in the area all together. The only thing they can scent one another if they really want to follow the scent. If other lions are scent marking or they're really calling at night, then it will be a problem.
But even that is slightly subdued with the rain often raining and so on. So and the rain not only hides some of the scent, but it also means that they've got to move around more. So once it's rained, they have to cover more ground and move around more than they would have otherwise.
That's true. Yeah, that's definitely there. We're still gonna, I mean, see a lot of them, and we'll hope maybe one or two pride in the area is going to settle. I was wishing for Kuhumas, then they can come and settle around. You can see the way they were moving. They were moving in the area where they used to before.
Yeah, exactly. They just back on the old routes.
Yeah, they take the same route where they used to have the youngster, and now they're off into Manyet, listening around in the area with any male that is calling. They will come back again. So the only problem is when they get the scent of Mapoko back into the area. Is where it might be shifting a little bit. But I hope those Mapoko males that were entering, Mapoko and Salala Pride, they were just entering into the area because of hunt, and at night was very good. You know. I mean,
but also something that has changed quite a bit since then is the Manyeleti males are now around.
Yeah.
You know, Pokos moved in here before, the Kuhumas were around, and there were females around, but the Manyeleti males and the Mapoko that we saw tonight was by himself, so it could be an interesting bit of dynamic there as well. So a little bit different from when they were here before. The Manyeleti boys, they've got some, sand.
Yeah, they have 8 weights since we've been seeing them here. And especially as you know, I mean, 2 is better than 1.
Yeah.
It's always like out into the bush. Once Mapoko is into the area, it's a lonely male. Manyeletis are all 2. So, and we have seen the Manyeleti boys set marking around in the area. That is one of the signs that those males are now ready to protect the land that they have into the area. So we'll see how it goes. If that male calls at night, I'm definitely
you'll call a little bit quiet like this.
Yeah, definitely Manyeti boss will come into the area. But I don't think he is going to call. He's having a full belly. If there's another male challenge, he's not able. He's not going to run that male, I believe.
Can't move very fast.
He can't move that fast. It will be,
Rexon, actually, I just